Imagine walking through the African wilderness when suddenly every bird stops singing. The monkeys in the trees begin screaming. Even predators seem strangely alert. You expect a lion, maybe a leopard, perhaps a massive crocodile. But then, out from the tall grass, walks an animal no bigger than a medium-sized dog. It doesn't roar, it doesn't run, it doesn't hide. Instead, it walks forward with complete confidence toward animals that could kill it in seconds. Lions have watched it, then decided to leave. Leopards have stolen from it, only to regret it moments later. Venomous snakes have bitten it, thinking the fight was over. They couldn't have been more wrong. Scientists have studied this incredible animal for decades, and the more they learn, the stranger it becomes. Its skin behaves differently. Its brain solves problems few animals can. Its pain tolerance seems unbelievable, and one hidden ability has left even experienced wildlife researchers scratching their heads. By the end of this documentary, you'll understand why many experts consider the honey badger one of the most extraordinary mammals on Earth, because nothing, absolutely nothing, about honey badgers is normal. Nature usually follows predictable rules. Small animals avoid big predators. Weak animals run, strong animals chase. The honey badger ignores every one of those rules. Standing barely a foot tall and weighing only around 10 to 35 pounds depending on the individual, it behaves as though it owns the entire African wilderness. But why? The answer starts with its body. That thick black and gray coat isn't just for appearance. Underneath lies one of the toughest hides found on any mammal of its size. Its skin is remarkably thick and loose, so loose that if another predator grabs it, the honey badger can twist around inside its own skin and bite its attacker. Imagine trying to hold someone, only to discover they can completely rotate and attack you without escaping your grip. It sounds impossible, yet this strange adaptation has saved countless honey badgers, and that's only the beginning. Because the next fact is something very few people know. Honey badgers don't simply survive danger, they often go looking for it. Before we reveal the unbelievable reason one of Africa's deadliest snakes sometimes becomes dinner instead of the hunter, take just a second to support the channel. If you enjoy discovering the hidden secrets of wildlife, hit the like button, subscribe to Wilderness Odyssey, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure into nature's greatest mysteries. Now, let's meet the animal that made venomous snakes look vulnerable. Few creatures inspire fear like venomous snakes. A single bite from species such as a cobra can be deadly. Most mammals avoid them whenever possible. The honey badger does the opposite. It actively hunts them. Not because it's desperate, because they're food. The battle begins with lightning-fast movements. The snake strikes. The honey badger dodges, then strikes back with incredible precision. Sometimes, the snake lands a successful bite. Within minutes, the honey badger slows down. Eventually, it collapses, completely motionless. To anyone watching, the story appears finished. Hours pass. Then, the impossible happens. The honey badger wakes up, shakes itself, walks back to the snake, and in some documented observations, continues eating the meal it never finished. Scientists believe honey badgers possess an unusually high tolerance to certain snake venoms. They're not immune, and venom can still be dangerous. But this remarkable resilience helps explain why they can hunt venomous snakes more often than most mammals. Nature has very few creatures capable of surviving encounters like that. The honey badger is one of them. But snakes aren't the only enemies that underestimate it. Now imagine thousands of angry bees. Their hive hangs high inside a tree. Every drop of honey is fiercely protected. Most animals wouldn't even try. Honey badgers climb straight toward the danger. Ignoring sting after sting, they rip open the hive using powerful claws. But here's something fascinating. Honey isn't even the biggest prize. Inside the hive, they feast on nutritious bee larvae, wax, and insects. Almost nothing goes to waste. And here's a fact many people have never heard. In parts of Africa, a bird called the honey guide sometimes leads humans, and occasionally honey badgers, to wild bee nests. The bird benefits by feeding on leftover wax after the hive is open. Scientists agree this partnership with humans is well documented, while how often it occurs with honey badgers is still debated. Even without help, few animals are brave enough to raid a living beehive. The honey badger does it regularly. Now prepare for one of the strangest stories of all. Honey badgers don't just fight well, they're astonishingly intelligent. Wildlife parks around the world have watched them escape enclosures in ways nobody expected. They've stacked logs like ladders, dragged rocks beneath walls, opened simple latches, used branches as tools. Some even learned routines, waiting patiently until keepers looked away before making their escape. Each time their enclosure became more secure, they discovered another solution. Researchers realized they weren't dealing with random behavior. The honey badger was solving problems, planning, learning, adapting. That's a level of intelligence rarely associated with animals of its size, and it explains why they're so successful in the wild. Let's clear up one of the internet's biggest myths. Can a honey badger defeat a healthy adult lion? No. A lion is vastly larger and stronger, but here's the question that matters. Why do lions sometimes avoid fighting them? The answer is surprisingly simple. Risk. A honey badger fights with relentless aggression. It bites hard, it never seems to panic, and it refuses to surrender. For a predator that depends on hunting every few days, an injured paw, damaged jaw, or infected wound can become life-threatening. A tiny meal simply isn't worth the risk. So sometimes, the smartest predator makes the smartest decision. It walks away. The honey badger doesn't scare lions because it's stronger. It earns respect because it makes every fight expensive. Most predators specialize. The honey badger doesn't. Its menu changes with opportunity. Rodents, bird eggs, scorpions, snakes, lizards, fruits, roots, small mammals, insects, carrion. If it's edible, the honey badger will probably try it. That flexibility allows it to survive droughts, food shortages, and harsh environments where many animals struggle. It's not the fastest hunter, it's simply one of nature's greatest opportunists. And perhaps that's the real secret behind its success. When people think about the most incredible animals on Earth, they usually imagine giants, elephants, rhinos, lions. But sometimes, greatness comes in a much smaller package. The honey badger reminds us that survival isn't always about strength. Sometimes it's about intelligence, adaptability, persistence, and refusing to quit. Even when the odds seem impossible, its loose skin, its remarkable resilience, its fearless behavior, its problem-solving ability, and its relentless curiosity have made it one of the most unforgettable mammals ever studied. The deeper scientists look, the stranger this animal becomes. Which is why, after everything we've discovered today, one thing is still undeniably true. Nothing about honey badgers is normal. If this documentary surprised you, you're gonna love what's coming next. Here at Wilderness Odyssey, we uncover the hidden stories, astonishing behaviors, and incredible survival strategies of the world's most fascinating animals. So if you haven't already, subscribe now, leave a like, and share this video with someone who thinks they know everything about wildlife. And before you go, tell us in the comments, which honey badger fact amazed you the most? Was it surviving venomous snake bites, escaping from enclosures, raiding beehives, or standing up to predators many times its size? Your answer might appear in our next video. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and remember, the greatest mysteries in nature are often hidden in the smallest creatures. This is Wilderness Odyssey, and your next adventure begins in the very next video.